Welcome to TNT. This week, BJ's in Illinois trying to get her first buck with a bow, and then we finish up a hunt in Argentina in grand fashion. This is TNT.
TNT Outdoor Explosion is brought to you by Prime Real Estate Group, where experience has its rewards. ESP Digital Hearing Protection. Empower your hearing. HuntingTrophy.com. Logistics experts. Well, after practicing for almost a year with my bow, I was ready to shoot my first whitetail buck. Todd got in touch with his friends at Samson's Whitetail Mountain, and come November, we were on the road. Well, we are about 8 hours into a 12-hour drive to Illinois, and I'm ready to get out of this truck. But this will be my first hunt with my bow, and I have been practicing for months, so I'm ready, and I can't wait to see what happens. Hello.
Hi, I'm Brad.
I'm BJ.
BJ, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
This is a beautiful place.
Oh yeah, thank you, yeah.
I picked several out on the way in.
You've already figured out which one you're going to shoot, huh?
Well, which ones?
Which ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is nice. I'm excited.
It's your first time here?
It is my first time.
Oh,
Yep.
good.
It's my first time
good.
here. It's my first time to Illinois.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Oh, you'll have a good experience.
Well, so we just go in and get set up?
Yeah,
and then...
yeah, we'll get you in your room in here, and then we'll go down and get the license and everything. Get you a good night's rest and be ready to go tomorrow.
Well, let's go.
All right.
Well, we made it to Illinois and got checked into the lodge and had some dinner at the diner next door, and now we're here to the store to get our hunting license. So we got our bellies full, and now it's time to get legal. So I'm going to go in here and get my license, and we'll be ready to get in the stand in the morning.
Hi, Hazel.
We're legal. We made it to Illinois, and we were excited to start hunting. We were up early and in the blind the next morning. During the rut, the deer are out in full force, and the bucks at Samson's Whitetail Mountain are no joke.
Look at that.
That's cool.
That's the best footage ever.
Oh my God.
Well, we sat all morning, and the deer put on a show, but the one we were after didn't show up. Well, we're back in the stand again here in Illinois, and it's cold. I've got the hot hands on point, and but we are seeing a ton of deer. We got some big bucks coming in. It's in rut, just waiting on the right one to come by. So I'm excited, and see what we can get. We just saw a huge shooter, one that we're after, and he never came close enough, bow range, for me to get a shot off. Well, that wraps up this hunt. We sat in the blind. We had several come out. We're gonna go have some lunch and come back this afternoon and try it again. Well, that evening we tried a different location, and even though there were still tons of deer, the deer that I was looking for didn't come into bow range. The next morning we got up early, and Todd put out some doe pea, hoping that it would entice the shooter buck to come in bow range. Well, the doe pea did the trick. A shooter buck came in, and I quickly got my bow and got ready to shoot.
It's okay, you got lungs. You got lungs. You got lungs. Calm, everybody be quiet.
Talk about the heartbeat. First bow kill. Well, hope kill. First bow hit.
Good shot.
So, way to be the man. This is like the guide of the century right here. This is the man. Samson's, if you want to meet this man, this is where you come.
Good shooting.
Thanks.
That's a great shot.
Thank you. Well, I made a great shot. The guide saw him fall, and I was so excited to get out of the blind and get my hands on my first whitetail buck with a bow. Right there. Let's go see it. Wow, this is awesome. We're at Samson's Whitetail Mountain, and I'm telling you what, this place is amazing. He has got great deer. We got in the blind this morning, and this big guy walked in, calm, and golly, this is my first whitetail buck bow kill. So I am 9 kinds of jacked, and I cannot wait to get him mounted and get him up. I am so excited. This has been a great week. We've had some hard hunting here in Illinois. I'm not sure if you know it or not, but it's a wee bit chilly, and I'm more of an 85 kind of girl, so, but this makes it worth it. And I can't thank Samson enough. I mean, this has been a great hunt, an awesome experience, and I will definitely be back.
Well, congratulations to BJ on getting her first buck with a bow, and what a buck it was. Now let's switch gears and finish up our hunt in Argentina. Okay, it's another afternoon here at Amicala Lodge in Argentina, and one of the things I've always wanted to shoot was a true Russian boar, and luckily they do have those here. Now unfortunately they are pretty much completely nocturnal, but they've got some different blinds set up that every once in a while Fede says they will make a mistake and you'll get a good boar in right before dark. So we've probably only got maybe an hour and a half before dark, so we're going to go to one of these blinds and hopefully one of those boars will make the mistake and give us a shot before dark. We'll see how it goes. Unfortunately for us, the boars did not come in before dark. Just before we got out of the blind, it was dark and raining and we were ready to go get dry, but Fede heard the boars coming through the woods. So I was literally already out of the blind headed back to the truck when we heard these boars. And as soon as they came into the clearing, I settled my crosshairs and put one down. Well, we had switched to the infrared mode on the camera because the sun had already set, and I don't think I got the biggest boar in the group, but I definitely got a good representative boar, and that is one more item that I can knock off my bucket list.
Okay, well, we're in Argentina here with Amicala Lodge, and one of the things that was definitely on my hit list was a true Russian boar, because I don't know where to get these anywhere in the United States. These things are so awesome, and they're just, I mean, they're massive, and this is honestly not the biggest one in the woods by any means, but just the fact that I was able to get a true Russian boar gets me really excited. So, man, this was a fun hunt. It's late now, it's dark, it's raining, so we're gonna go in and get a hot shower and some good dinner again here at Amicala Lodge. But if you'd like to book a hunt for Russian boar, stags, all the different type of animals they have here, go on their website, Amicala Lodge, and you can get in touch with Fede. And Fede will hook you up on a true trip of a lifetime to Argentina.
Though I had already hunted dove and black buck, a red stag was on the top of my list. With the weather less than ideal, we set out to find my stag. Well, after a couple of days of looking, Fede spotted a big stag in with a bunch of hinds. I was hoping that I could get a shot off on him. Well, unfortunately, he never gave me the opportunity, so it was time to regroup, get dry, and go in and have some dinner.
Well, we are another day chasing red stag, and BJ has put a lot of miles on in the rain and the fog, up and down. We've had some crazy weather for this time of year, but we're seeing the stag, but you know, this is a absolutely huge property. The property here is over 10,000 acres and it's pretty thick, and there are some open areas. So I think, you know, it's one of those things we just keep trying and hopefully we get lucky one time. And I know you were on him the other day as he was moving, but he wouldn't stop. And we're hoping we can find him again, but if not, there's plenty of others. But just getting into shooting range is a challenge. We've got weather conditions and smart animals. So, but that's why they call it hunting, right?
That's right.
So, only thing we can do is carry on, and hopefully in the next section, maybe we'll find one there.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Let's The chase continued. We stalked several miles after the stag and finally caught up with them. And again, I was hoping to get a shot off. Well, we waited for what felt like an eternity. He was in with a bunch of hinds and I just could never get a clear shot. So I waited patiently and finally he gave me the opportunity I'd been waiting for. Down.
Shoot it there.
Well, I made a good shot, but I quickly took another shot for good measure. After a long, grueling hunt, I was more than excited to have my stag on the ground. Talk about a long day. Wow.
Good.
You got a red stag.
I got a red stag.
Oh my God.
And a heck of a 300 kick.
That was a lot of work.
When you wanted, didn't you? Folks, we're here with Michaela Lodge, and BJ is hunting her first red stag here, and this is an absolutely beautiful stag that Fede and the guys found for her. And
We're still shaking.
We've been on it.
Shaking.
everybody's still shaking.
We've been on it all day, 2 days.
She actually had to we put a second shot in him. The first shot was just a tad low. Still a good shot. It was just didn't want him to suffer, so we followed up quickly to let her put a second shot in him. He was on the ground, and she finished him off there on the ground. So it is an absolutely beautiful stag. And what do you think?
I think it'll work. Ooh, we need to do it again.
We are going to do it.
Yeah, that's what you call earning it.
Yeah.
That's earning it right there.
Fede was probably thinking, shoot, woman.
Awesome. Well, let's go take a look at what you got.
Let's do it.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's go.
When I got up to him, I could not believe how massive he was. I had no idea that he was that big. If hunting in Argentina is on your bucket list, I would suggest that you give Fede at Michaela Lodge a call. The animals are awesome, the lodging is beautiful, and the people and the food are just as fabulous. Oh my gosh, what a day.
What a day.
What 2 days. We kept getting on him and then they kept busting us, and
And the fog and the rain.
the fog and the rain, and we get right there and then the grass was so tall, and if there was anything that could be against us, it was against us today. But I just want to say thank you to Michaela Lodge. It's my first time to Argentina and it is absolutely beautiful. The staff here is amazing, the food is amazing. I can't wait to come back here. This is definitely a place that I will come back to as often as I can. So thanks for your patience
Thank you
and for
very much.
sticking with me.
No.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
Oh, he's a beast.
Yes, it is.
Wow, what a lot of fun we had on those 2 trips. BJ knocked down her first buck with a bow, and oh, by the way, she also got a heck of a stag in Argentina. We had an absolutely great time, and we appreciate all the sponsors and outfitters that made that happen. If you'd like to find out any information about sponsors or outfitters, you can go to our Facebook page at TNT Outdoor Explosion. Hey, thanks for watching this week, and until next week, remember, do what you love and share it with your family.
Closed captioning brought to you by ESP America. TNT Outdoor Explosion is brought to you by Prime Real Estate Group, where experience has its rewards. ESP Digital Hearing Protection. Empower your hearing. HuntingTrophy.com. Logistics experts. Lucky, come. Get. Well, after almost a year of practicing with my bow, I was ready to snap on a snap cracker. I was so excited to get out of the blind and get my hands on my first serious windage.